just making this clear, this is my opinion. If you don't like it, cool. If you do, good. Anyways, I'm starting with my top 10 worst albums list of, oh, okay, it's 11, I'm pretty sure. No, yeah, it's 11. Because I gotta add all those albums I really didn't like on this list. And kicking off, I started with the One Direction's Made in the AM. Now, you're probably like, why is this even on here? Because for the last, I don't know how many albums they have now, but they all sound the same, and this one kind of was the same, and I'm really sick of that crap, if you catch my meaning, and it definitely deserved a spot on somebody's worst list, and I would love it to be mine. So, but it wasn't incredibly bad, because it's just like all the other albums. If you like the other albums, fine. Listen to this one, and you'll be satisfied. Anyways, my number 10, which I should have probably put lower, to be honest, is Hollywood Undead's Day of the Dead. Now, this album was pure garbage. No joke. Actually, all the albums after Made in the AM are completely garbage anyways. But this one really disappointed me. If you ever watched my review, it had way too much dubstep elements, too much party songs, and it had really cringe-worthy lyrics in there. There's one song that I did enjoy, and that's Be There, and then all the other songs can just... Now, I was expecting, after their last album, for them to mature, maybe grow more of that rock edge that they were trying to do with their last album, but no, not really. They decided, oh, we're gonna do what's popular. Yeah, and you know what that ended up? Low sales and one of the worst albums of this year. So we continue with Fall Out Boy's Let's Make America Psycho Again. Now, this is technically not a real album, but it is so bad. It's like one of the worst remix albums I've ever heard. Like they basically take all their songs and add hip-hop elements to them, and then hip-hop artists, and it sounds like some tacked-on, really bad production. Oh, it's just, I don't even like talking about it, because it's kind of embarrassing, especially with the price tag they got on, $10 for music that you basically own, and it makes you rethink, oh, was American Psycho really that good to just, do that? No, not really. Anyways, for my number 8, I chose Galantis' Pharmacy. Now, I hyped up this album because I really enjoyed the Peanut Butter Jelly song. It was cute, to say the least. And then you listen to all the other songs, and it's like, this is your typical EDM dance anthems that are kind of boring. There's nothing interesting about this album at all, and I do like this genre a little bit, but sometimes when I hear stuff like this, it makes me turn an eye or ear and just be like, I wish I never listened to that. I wish I never bought this album. Okay, for my number 7, now this is going to be the one that's going to make people mad, is Adele's 25. Yeah, it's on this list. Anyways, I couldn't stand any of the songs on this album. Especially the Hello song. Yeah, sure, she's using instruments. Her vocals sound decent enough, you know. But really, when I get down to it, I'm like, this is just like all of her other albums, and she's not even, I don't even think she's trying anymore, because, okay, yeah, she did go through a lot of rewrites for 25, and then I feel like she just went, okay, let's just settle with this. Let's make more songs about relationships that go bad. I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's more pop elements in here instead of instrumental. I just don't like this album at all. It gives me a headache just thinking about it. I need my coffee. I think that's what I need. Anyways, for my next album is number 6, Coldplay's A Head Full of Dreams. Do I really have to explain why this one's on my list? If I made a list last year, he would have definitely been like my number 2 worst album of the year. Was that I can't remember what that album was called. It was like Ghost Stories, I think it was called. This one just this was the last straw for me. I'm not a Coldplay fan anymore. Yeah, their old stuff's great. It was really good. And then you get here, and then it's like, are you trying to be like Maroon 5? And guess what? Maroon 5 isn't even on this list because this album's worse than that album. At least that album's fun and it knows it's stupid, basically. This album's trying to be like, yeah, we got great lyrics, and our productions are pretty cool and poppy. No, you know what? Your album sucks, and it feels like it's lazy, and you're like throughout the whole album except like 2 songs, and I don't stand for that crap at all. So this is definitely worthy of being on this list. Let's see, what other garbage is on this list? Oh, 21 Pilots, Blurry Face. Now, a lot of people do love this album. I can see why, if you like Imagine Dragons or X-Ambassadors or any of those groups, I could definitely see the appeal here. But for me, I'm looking at it as a really lazy, put-together album. Yeah, sure, it has plenty of tracks, it has plenty of different vibes in it, like, it has hip-hop and, I don't know, like, just synths, and the thing that really bugged me about this album is, like, they say, like, in some of their songs, they're like, yeah, our generation's music's really bad, and, oh, but we're making that music too, and we're making fun of it. Why don't you actually make something where it's not like that, and actually put effort into it instead of like actually saying that and making a shitty song out of it? I mean, come on. There was like one song, it's like A Dirty Little Soul, that was mildly entertaining, but I'm like, AWOL Nation kind of did the song like that. And most of the songs on here, I'm like, these feel all so familiar, and why would I even bother listening to it? I've listened to it plenty of times, trust me. I've listened to it at least 20 times within, because I wanted to like it. I did, and I didn't. I thought it was garbage. I think it just, if someone gave me a copy of it, I would throw it away. Literally, and that I would feel like a jerk, but I'm like, you shouldn't have that bad taste. It's it's not healthy. And then, for my number 4 pick, I chose Breaking Benjamin's Dark Before Dawn. Now, this was easily, when this album came out, my worst album that came out this year. But, you know, there's worse albums out there. But, this is just one of those albums that just, like, grinds my gears, that people actually think this is, like, this monumental rock music or something, and it's not. I've heard so much better rock come out. Even that Iron Maiden album that came out this year was better. And that album wasn't that good either, to be honest. Even the Saint Asonia's album was better than this album. Okay, instead of saying how bad this album... Okay, I'm done talking about how bad this album is. I'm sorry, because I know a lot of people liked it. Okay, number 3, X-Ambassadors VHS. Now this is like the worst cash grab of this year, because you look at the track list on the back and you're like, yeah, there's a lot of tracks on here, and then you actually listen to it, and most of those are actually like intermissions and little audio clips, and it's like, what? And they don't even fit well. It's like, yeah, you're trying to go for this like old vibe, because I mean the title is VHS. But, really, it's stupid. And so are the songs. They were, like, all the songs like to repeat. And it has, like, the worst track that came out this year, and that's Fear. And it also features Imagine Dragons, which they definitely take a lot of liberties from. And, yeah, it's garbage. I don't know what else to tell you about it. Let's see. For my second worst album of the year goes to Lil Dicky's Professional Rapper. I wanted to put this one at number 1, but I thought there was a way worse album out there, which I couldn't believe. Yeah, this album is... Lil Dicky's trying to be like this professional rapper, right? And then he's still making these really crappy songs, like he's trying to be funny. His music isn't funny, though. It never was, in my opinion. Yeah, it was entertaining, his music videos and stuff, but really, his music's not that good. And he's like, oh, take me seriously, but I'm still gonna goof off, and I'm still gonna be this, like, cool rapper. I'm gonna change the game. I'm gonna change the game, man. No, I think Kendrick Lamar kind of is doing that right now, and you're kind of just, like, being an Adam Sandler of music, and that's not a good thing. Anyways, my top pick for this list is Kid Cudi's, like, Faster Bullet. I don't even know what the album is called, but as soon as I started listening to this album, like the song Confused or literally any of the songs are completely bad. I dare you to listen to it. Or that Miley Cyrus album. I didn't dare touch it after I listened to one of those songs off the Miley Cyrus album because it was bad. It's so bad. I love Kid Cudi. Trust me, I love Man on the Moon. I decently like Man on the Moon Part 2, and I like In Cud a little bit. But this, no, this is bad in any circumstance. He's trying to make like this edgy rock album, or punk album, and his voice doesn't work for it, and the lyrics just kind of repeat themselves, and really bad productions, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I have a headache now, thinking about all these terrible albums that have came out this year. I'm sorry if you were ever offended of my choices, but really, I'm not offended because everyone has an opinion on music. I like to say that in all my videos on those, because not everyone likes the same stuff, and maybe these albums made your top list, and I can respect that, you know. Everyone has different tastes in music, and if you didn't, then this world would be bland and boring, and everyone would like the same things, and you wouldn't have any cool discussions or anything. So, really, if you hated what I put on this album, let me know. Tell me what your top albums of this year are on my comment section. I cannot talk today. Stayed up till 3 last night. But I really wanted to do this list because I don't know. I felt, you know, sorry, I'm tired. Anyways, have a great New Year's, and don't have too bad of a hangover. Peace out.